Tyler, you ran last up front tonight, but where were you lacking in the last 50 laps or so?
It's a good question. Not really sure. I don't know. I restarted on the top a lot and fought really hard on the top a lot. Just raises questions, right? Stuff to think about tomorrow when we debrief. But I don't know if that played into it or not. But certainly, after we had all those restarts up top there, and we finally got going, my car just camber was just not quite the same. Just got really, really tight, and it just put me in a bad spot there. Just really slow and not pointed where I needed to be, and so people were able to get to my bumper there. So I feel like once we got back going and I could get into a rhythm, it was okay for a while. It never really recovered back to where it was in the first half of the race, unfortunately.
What was it like out there?
I was having a blast the first half of the race. Second half, I was feeling really good about it. Thought I could get the lead or try to get the lead or fall into second from the top, and I just think I didn't feel like I was being that aggressive, but I don't know. I don't think we made major adjustments, and our car was a lot different there. Second half of the race after all those restarts up top.
How surprising was it to see the 12 come up from being last on the field to nearly winning this thing?
Yeah, it seemed like he could wrap the bottom really good. All the details of it I didn't get to see, but certainly, yeah, they said he was running the bottom really good. Seems pretty married to it. So, yeah, a place like this, the window's very narrow, and I think if you can hit it right, you can find your way to the front.
How surprising was it to see the top be somewhat viable? You, Denny, and a couple others made a lot of passes up there.
Yeah, well, I question if it was my undoing, but yeah, at times it certainly seemed like it worked. At the end of the first 100-lap run there, it got really dicey, and we were moving around a lot to create passing. So it was fun for sure.
How was the racing different than LA?
Just a lot more intense. There's not as much room. You can really get physical with one another. You do that at LA as well, but here just the amount of room you have is a lot less. So I feel like you try to really lobby, if you will, for position on the racetrack. Whether you're in the top, you have control, you try and squeeze down, or vice versa from the bottom up. So it made it fun.
It looked wider though. You said it was tighter, but there was a second groove.
Well, I feel like you really would fight, for control of, if you were the lead car, you'd really try to fight for control in the middle of the corner. If you did a good job of that, you could hold the position or advance.